A man who thinks all the time is a man who's always caught in his own head, second guessing and overanalyzing every little detail. Sounds exhausting, right? I used to be that guy. I'd replay every conversation in my mind, worrying about what I said or how I sounded. At work, I'd second guess every decision, big or small, and wonder if I was doing it all wrong. It felt like my mind was constantly racing, and no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't slow it down. A man who thinks all the time often gets stuck in a loop of overthinking. It feels like you're being productive, right? You're thinking through all the possibilities, all the outcomes. But here's the thing, overthinking doesn't move you forward. It just keeps you in place. I've spent hours stressing over decisions that, in hindsight, didn't even matter that much. And guess what? I got nowhere. A man who thinks all the time doesn't just get stuck in his own head, he starts to overthink his relationships too. Whether it's texting someone or talking to friends, you're constantly reading between the lines, wondering if you said the right thing or if you came across the wrong way. I've been there, overanalyzing texts for hours, wondering if I should have worded something differently. And all that thinking, it often leads to inaction or awkwardness. A man who thinks all the time also ends up wearing down his mental health. All that constant thinking creates stress, anxiety, and doubt. You can't enjoy the present because you're always lost in your head. I remember feeling like I was never at peace, just constantly battling my own thoughts. And after a while, that mental noise starts to wear you out emotionally. It's exhausting. I'll be honest, there were nights when I couldn't sleep because I was trapped in my own head, thinking about everything I did or didn't do that day. I realized something important though. When a man thinks all the time, his thoughts can distort reality. It's easy to get caught up in the what ifs and forget to look at things as they really are. You don't have to believe everything your brain tells you. So if you're a man who thinks all the time, here's the deal. You need to break the cycle. Start small. Focus on one thing at a time. When your mind starts racing, ask yourself if it's really helping or just feeding your worries. And if it's not, let it go. It might sound simple, but trust me, it works. Also, try grounding activities like journaling or going for a walk to reset. What's one thing you've been overthinking lately? Drop it in the comments below and let's talk about how to get out of your head. A man who thinks all the time doesn't have to be stuck in that cycle. You have the power to take back control of your thoughts and live in the present moment. It just takes practice. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If this hits home, hit that like button, share it with someone who could use this, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Peace.